Make sure your sleeves are on your legs.
Yeah.
We're going to work on omoplatas for the next couple weeks. We've touched on omoplatas a little bit as we looked at other positions, like when we were looking at guard or looking at mount. We looked at some setups for omoplatas. I had a couple people asking me about kind of more digging into the depth of it, so we're going to play with that for the next few weeks. And omoplatas are one of those submissions. They're kind of like arm bars and triangles. They're floating around almost everywhere. There's a lot of positions omoplatas pop up, and if you don't know they're there, you miss a big opportunity. So it's something you might be surprised how much it opens up your game. So before we get into a bunch of setups and a bunch of ways to finish and transition into and out of, we're going to look at just the basic omoplata, basic movements you'll be using a lot when you're looking for it. And then we're going to expand that out in our next few classes. So to start out here, this is my basic setup for this basic drill. Mike's going to give me a pretty good gift here. Put his hands on the mat for now. So basically what I'm looking for in omoplata is when his arms starting to come near my lower body, kind of between my ribs and my leg, kind of right around my hip. If the arm lands there, I have a pretty good opportunity to trap and attack it. Okay, so this is not going to happen a whole lot when you roll. Like I said, I want you guys to get used to the movement here. So I'm just going to control Mike's elbow here, right at the base of his tricep, and start getting a little bit of a flare in his arm, almost like a Kimura kind of motion. I just want to start bringing my leg up into it. Right? This is, like I said, we're just kind of starting here, getting used to the hip movement here. Now from here, I'm going to push on his head, start skating my hip a little bit, bring this knee in front. So I want to make sure I can get this leg free. So now with this distance made, I'm going to start bringing my leg up and over in front of his head. So notice here, there's a lot of hip movement going on when I'm going for this. I'm not in my guard, grab my ankle and just try to twist it over. Okay, I played that game for a long time, and the kind of rubber guard game, it destroyed my knee, so I try to discourage you guys from playing it too. So here on the back of the tricep, just a little bit of pull, a little bit of flare. Bring my knee up into that space, I'll break it too. Just breaking his posture down. Check the head, start hipping out, bringing this knee through that foot on the hip, and keep that knee nice and tight to this arm the whole time. So now from here, I'm on my side, keep his head checked away, because as soon as he squares back up, I'm going to lose it. Let's start stepping this leg over. Now this foot gets in front of his head, my leg's still folded underneath. I'm going to extend my leg, not actually kick him, but just kind of push him away with my ankle. Start coming out in a omoplata position here. You can go stay in the knees right now, Mike, that's fine. So here, getting the wrist with my outside hand controlling the wrist. My left hand is either grabbing his ankle or I'm looking to kind of get over on his hips. If he has a gi on, it's really easy to just grab the belt right here. But I tend to let go in the ankle, just be ready for them to jump over. For now, we're going to get that hip movement, getting your legs free. We're going to grab the elbow, a little bit of a flare, push his head, just checking right here on his chin, don't go low on the neck, go a little bit higher, right at the base of the jawbone here. Push him away, start skipping out, and keep your knee nice and tight to his upper back here. Foot in the hip, leg over. As you push him away, make this leg nice and heavy, almost like I'm trying to chop him down here. Wrist, ankle. One more time. Grabbing the elbow, a little bit of flare, knee comes up behind it, head, pushing away. Left foot comes over, totally on my side here. Push his head away, pop this leg out, start hipping, controlling. Okay? Relatively basic, but you guys have to get used to feeling that and going for it as soon as you feel that flare. So we'll start with that basic movement and we'll just keep expanding out. Cool?